All right, welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast for January 13th of 2016. My name is Athen, and this is for Sidereal Astrology, very different from mainstream astrology, which you can find more about down below. All right, so we're in the early phases of this lunar cycle in Sagittarius, in the crescent phase here today. So it's all about moving forward with any new possibilities that we're seeing, or opportunities, or optimism in the air from this new moon in Sag. So it's good to be flexible with this. Mercury is retrograde through Sagittarius. Jupiter, who rules Sagittarius, is also retrograde. So a good time to learn, a good time to re-examine and sort of rehash perhaps some of these possibilities. Now, the moon is going to be in Aquarius here today, so it could be great for being ourselves and trying new things, and perhaps even wanting freedom could be the emphasis. So be yourself. Excellent day for this. Anything involving friends, group activities, or really dedicating ourselves to things larger than self. So within that, Saturn does rule Aquarius, and he's in Scorpio. So really focusing on what benefits others is really the key with this, and opening up, being vulnerable, shedding any old skin in regards to community matters and things like that. So within that context, we do have quite a few aspects. I'm going to talk about the most important ones here today. Venus still very strongly trining up to Uranus from yesterday. Could be quite exciting with this too. Doing what excites you, and maybe even working or thinking outside the box. So this could be maybe involving relationships, maybe involving those values, but really trying new and different things can be quite enjoyable. Now, the highlight of the day is going to be the Sun trining up to Jupiter, which is usually feeling quite inspired and optimistic, and especially with the Sun in Sagittarius. So with this, it can feel easy. It can just feel good. So with any Jupiter aspects, it's very important that we do bring in the practical steps and the actionable steps to actualize these feelings and these inspirations. And especially with all of this Sagittarius energy, really having our end in mind, our purpose in mind, and working towards that. Now, Venus is going to be squaring up to Chiron here today, so there could be perhaps some wounds and maybe even insecurities perhaps around relationships, or maybe even our values on some level. So with this, especially with Venus in Ophiuchus, it's all about, just like with Saturn, shedding that old skin, being willing to have that new perspective on relationships, that new perspective on our values, and transform, get rid of that old energy to make way for these new, more expansive energies right now at the moment. But it's not about pushing it away. It's about being open to healing. It's about learning more about ourselves in that deeper level. And through that, the healing can transpire quite naturally, and we can feel quite rejuvenated as a result of this. So that's going to be the highlights. The Sun does trine up to the North Node going into tomorrow, so there could be some insights about these possibilities that are unfolding right now at the moment. The Moon does conjoin up to Neptune and trines up to Mars in the early part, so it can be perhaps easygoing, and that easygoingness can be perhaps good at getting things done. And then the second half, the Moon does square up to Saturn, so if you are feeling any type of limitation, it's really seeing how we respond to those obstacles, and how important it is to have this overarching perspective, and really see the importance of when we're, what we're focused on and how we're focused on it really does influence what is possible in our life. So the highlight of the day is certainly going to be this Moon in Aquarius. Being ourselves, trying new things could be very exciting with Venus trining up to Uranus, and the Sun does trine up to Jupiter. So very inspiring, very optimistic, and how to channel a lot of these positive energies into what's possible and expanding right now at the moment. All right, so I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.